Aloha and happy Father's Day. I was reflecting a little bit about life, about thoughts and things like that, and the kind of resource, the help that you've been over the years, the calmness quite often, most often. The other resources, yes, the material things, those are great, but also as a resource in terms of the calmness of helping us to remind us about the priorities, about the unconditional love. That was very important because, as we go through life, as I have gone through life and still do, and sometimes maybe feel like I'm going to pieces, perhaps, or maybe I can't decide what color I am today, or feeling a bit like a blockhead, or maybe just really fuzzy overall, even if I'm just a little sketchy. Quite often I remember that calmness, to be able to face the chaos and the craziness and bring that calmness and that unconditional love that says, hey, I know things are crazy, maybe people do things that is not in their best interests, or this feels almost entirely unintentional. Yet, trouble abounds and it comes about, but you come with the calmness and remain a resource without much judgment, if any. And so that's always been a great resource for me, but also a great example in which I've been able to draw upon, like I said, in those times that are, a variety of feelings, just, depending what it is, all those kind of ways that you feel sometimes in life. So I really appreciate that. I also appreciate you and how you've been and what you do, because although I know Mom does a lot of things when it comes to family and taking care of the details and all those kind of things she does, I know she couldn't have done it without you, for a lot of reasons and in a lot of ways. And so again, when they're crazy and your grandkids are doing their thing and they're absolutely wonderful, but everybody has their challenges from time to time. I know that I'm sure everybody would have been fine, otherwise and figured things out, but you sure made it a lot easier in a lot of ways and always there. And that even though still these days, because I was thinking about that being here for 50 years going, hey, he's been around 50 years as well. No, actually you've been around a little bit longer, so despite the fact that you've been around this long and this later in life here, you've still been a great resource, like Kylie at her little thing over at CISA a few weeks ago, and helping out Clint with things, and even Cammie from time to time, even though she's so far away. I really appreciate it, especially, as you move along there through retirement and all those things, still a resource. And that's really important to a lot of people, and not just family. I know other people outside are also appreciative of who you are and what you do. So I just wanted to give you that special wish today, being a couple thousand miles away, but I wanted to bestow upon you a special honor. It's a virtual one, okay, but it's an honor nonetheless. What I wanted to give you today was the kukui nut lei, and I'll put that on you today, okay, so you can just feel that it's on there today. The kukui nut lei is given to those to bestow upon them the wish or the reward, however you look at it, of wisdom, of learning through life, and I know you've done that, and you've helped us do it as well, and I appreciate all of that, all the things you've done, you do, and I'm sure more that you will do. And so again, everybody does, especially me, appreciate what you do, but more importantly, appreciate who you are. So I wish I could be there. I miss you, miss everybody there. But I hope at least that this message gets across, and that at least you can know inside that you're making a difference. And many times we do things and we hope we're making a difference, but I'm letting you know that you do make a difference. Happy Father's Day. I love you. Aloha. Nui loa.